Morning, everyone. Good morning. Good afternoon. Welcome. So many faces rolling in already. Yes, I picture faces. Names rolling in already. Heath Evie. Welcome, everyone. Yeah, let me see. Look, everybody showed up early. This is awesome. Wombat, Lamia, the Elusive Man is already... Well, of course, the Elusive. Entropic. Iceman and Kim and Seastar and S7. Evie. Anybody lurking out there? Cheers. Cheers to you all. Good morning and afternoon. I think we'll be a little better off now. I was fading out last night. Couldn't even get through Purgatory. And Purgatory's awesome. No, I've never fallen asleep on you yet during a stream, not even during one of the 31, 24-hour streams. I might have fallen asleep on you last night. That would have been weird. Here in Purgatory, the music jamming. Hey, Sarah, good morning. Evening. When I realized we needed to call it last night was when Arya assigned a task. Don't have to do it, but what Arya gave us was a mission to go deal with her thugs. And I had just gone through a couple levels of the Citadel, and I was like, okay, we're almost done. We're gonna go talk to Miranda. We're gonna go talk to a few people in Purgatory, go talk to Miranda, and then wrap it up for the night. And then Arya reminds me that we have a bunch more stuff to do on the Citadel. We have to go back to some of the levels we were on and talk to people and do the things. Lost it. What's up, Prestige? Just had a good run on Destiny. Elusive Man. It was a massacre. It's always a massacre when the Elusive Man's involved. This is why you're so polarizing.
Damn it, morale is pitiful. The troops need something to bring back their fighting spirit. Remember the stories of the 1st Regiment on Castellus? Outnumbered, knowing they would die. But they fought for the Empire. That's the spirit we need if we're going to hold power.
All right.
Hey, Commander. Nice to see you down here in the dirt with us grunts.
You don't think I like getting dirty?
Oh, now, come on. I didn't mean anything by it, Loco.
Uh-huh. What'd you mean, then?
See those Marines over there? None of them officers, just soldiers fighting the war.
Yeah?
They've been buying me drinks all night. You know why? Same reason they got all quiet and serious when you walked in.
You don't seem intimidated by me in the least. In fact, you could use a little more deference.
Sure, but I've fought with you. I've seen you in action. Now, don't get me wrong, you're good. Probably one of the best.
Probably.
But I know you're human. Just like me.
But not them?
Nope. Hell, I still remember the day they made you the first human Spectre. I watched it on the vids, just like all of them. But to them, you're still larger than life.
Maybe I should expect it. There aren't a hell of a lot of people who've done what I have.
And now they get to meet you in the flesh. You should buy them around. It'll impress them.
I like the way you think, Lieutenant.
Compadres! Hey! The commander would like you to have a drink. On him. So here's to us.
Who's like us? Damn few. And they're all dead.
It's an honor meeting you, Commander.
Thanks. But we're all in this together. Every one of us has a part to play.
True enough. Cheers.
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 Not bad, Loco. I was hoping you'd know that one.
Thanks for the warning.
Thanks for the drink.
I think James is the only one who does that. Everyone else does this. James, pretty sure it's a little bit out of frame. I think that's what he does. I like that. Good man, James. Sorry, all know how to dance. Shepard, on the other hand. Well, that's about the best you're gonna get from Shepard. Shake that ass. You wanna see Shepard shake his ass again? A little dark. Did you catch it? Just let me know if you need more of that action. Oh. I know it's a little early to be drinking. I mean, it's only 10 a.m., but Shepard's got to do what Shepard's got to do. Hey, Ty. What's up?
Kept you waiting, huh?
Yes, you did. Why did you do this? You started too early, Shep. Hey, Beady Gray. How you been? That might have sounded like that. Now I'm drinking coffee. I might go for cup number 3 because cup number 2 is getting a little shallow.
Do you guys have a tab? We're the dancers. I want dancers.
Well, the dance floor's over there.
Not dancers, dumbass. Dancers. I'm here for shore leave, not the Viennese waltz.
I don't,
Oh, come on. If there's an ass shaking somewhere on this station, you guys know where it is.
She is making him very uncomfortable. She's a little excited, but I can't figure out why he is so weirded out. There's some reason. I don't know.
No. I'm telling you, I saw the look in his eye before he started off across that street. It was like, come and get me, Death. You piece of shit.
But you're not getting anyone else.
Exactly. You're not getting anyone else.
That was missing a comma. That was definitely missing a comma. Wombat, that's awesome. Arya blinks like your cat. That's fantastic. I'm not trying to say Wombat blinks like your cat. That was poorly stated. But I'm picturing that, and that's awesome. Have a good lurk, Sarah. Fine, I'm not sure how awake I am this morning. I'm working on it.
I hate this guard duty assignment. I hate everything right now.
Nothing to do about it. We each stand duty in our own way.
Kashina Uzumaki.
Your wife and the kids went on that trip you mentioned a while back. Where was it again?
They canceled the trip. Donated the funds to some charity when Earth was hit. And then...
Paladin. Shit. I'm sorry.
We might need to backtrack a little bit. Maybe even before we go to the docking bay. Let's go to the docking bay, talk to Miranda, we can work our way back down. I don't want to forget, I think during the last playthrough in January, didn't something happen? Did something bad happen? I didn't catch up with Miranda at the right time. I missed one of the conversations and things did not go well in the end.
Now arriving at docking bay D24.
Morning, Dragoon.
Shepard, there you are.
Miranda, there you are.
You're just silent behind it.
Commander Shepard, it's been far too long. We live in interesting times.
A little too interesting.
I couldn't get anywhere near you when the Alliance had you locked up.
Relieved of duty. It was complicated.
I'm sure it was. I'm surprised they didn't court-martial you. The Alliance isn't known for its flexibility.
Doesn't matter now.
Shepard, about Earth.
I'm alright. We'll figure out some way to even the odds. We have to.
Everybody has a weakness. Even the Reapers. I'm sorry, Shepard.
What about you? What brings you here?
Message
I
coming
need
in.
to talk to a few people.
Patching it through.
Like you.
Hey, Kashina, thank you
The
for the
Citadel
host.
is a good place to meet. For now. What's the Alliance's next move?
We have a plan. It's a long shot.
Not surprising. Shepard? There's something I wanted to mention.
What is it?
I haven't heard from my sister, Oriana, for a while. I'm getting worried.
Your sister?
Yes. I don't want to overreact, but... well, there's a lot going on.
I thought we made sure she was safe.
We did. It's probably nothing, but... I just know my father is involved.
What happened?
I don't know. Everything I had in place to make sure she was safe went dark.
Good luck.
What do you need from me?
We're
I
not
appreciate the
doing
offer,
things.
Shepard, but you have your hands full. If I need a
Or,
door or two
I
kicked
thought we
down, I know just who
Don't
to
want to
call.
turn her down.
But for now, I'll be fine.
Okay. I understand.
I have to figure this out.
Renegade's fine and all, but, you know, it doesn't mean blowing off quests. As far as I'm concerned, we're still going to get involved in different situations, so if I think that, maybe it didn't matter, but...
You will.
I think... Does anyone remember what happened last time? I mean, what was missing? What was the part that got, skipped? Led to that outcome. It was the first time I'd ever seen that happen, and I don't even know what I missed, so...
Just once. He said it had been a pleasure to work with me, but he needed to contain the situation.
Contain the situation. Sounds final.
It nearly was. He doesn't take rejection well.
No, he doesn't.
Move around. Sometimes the branches...
Why do you think your father was involved in Oriana's disappearance?
I kept careful tabs on my sister. I always knew
Message
where she
coming in.
was. For her to just
Patching it through.
vanish,
Mage, thank you for
it
the
could
host,
only
man.
be him.
Okay.
After I hid her away, I still knew he'd stop at nothing to find her. She's all he has left. I have a hunch what happened, but I'll fill you in when I'm certain.
It's been a long time. What happened to you?
I've been in hiding. Being on the run from just about everyone isn't as glamorous as it sounds.
I didn't know.
It's all right. I knew there would be repercussions to walking away from Cerberus.
I imagine. You're a dangerous enemy.
I am.
If you're looking for a lead here, anyone associated with Cerberus will be hard to find.
No question. But I'm owed a few favors. Someone here will give me a tip on Oriana.
I've got to get back to it.
And I should get out of sight.
Be careful.
No promises.
Yeah, it would be nice if we can get everyone to the Citadel party. Some of your decisions may affect that. I feel like we don't have enough polls for Mass Effect 3. We had so many for 2, and we've got like 5 standing polls. If you can think of plot points coming up that really do need, or at least could have polls, worthwhile polls, let me know. I rushed it at the last minute when we were starting yesterday. First one that came to mind that we crossed yesterday and didn't have a poll for, but might have, was Chakwas or Dr. Michel, who's going to be the doctor on board the Normandy. Brought Chakwas. Went with the basic, obvious choice, but it's not the only choice. There's going to be more stuff like that. It'll come up, and I'll wonder why I didn't make a poll for it. If you can think of anything, it's not on the list of polls. We do have a bunch of polls for the game. Not as many as I'd like. We have a Paragade poll, Renegade, Paragon. You can vote every hour in that one. The others you can only vote once in. You can vote, and you should vote every hour in this poll. Change Shepard's disposition a bit. Here is what has been going on. You can see he's split. We're going to have endgame options locked off. There's going to be a number of things we just won't be able to do because we're kind of split back and forth. He's a bit hot, cold. A man of two minds. He's a bit conflicted. That's our shepherd. And we'll get through it. We've actually been building up some good renegade points the past 24 hours. Looks like we're off to that start again today. So, see how it goes. See how it goes in testing. We need to go to a few different levels here. Presidium Commons. Talk to... Oh, right. Supposed to bust a psychopath out of prison. And we are supposed to talk to Darner Vosk in the refugee camp, gain the allegiance of the Blue Suns. Oh, he's a real pleasure. And we are supposed to talk to Gnarl in the Presidium Commons and gain the allegiance of the Blood Pack. So we gotta go talk with a few people and do a few things. That's when I realized I was fading out last night and we weren't gonna be done on the Citadel for a while.
Now arriving at Presidium Commons.
Bust Jack out of prison? No. We can only bust one psychopath out of prison per playthrough. Jack always gets that. Might get a little more of the dialogue from this pair here, though.
Have you decided how to tell him?
I don't know. A text message is so impersonal. He's off risking his life. He deserves more than that. I could record something, but I hate leaving vid messages. I always get flustered.
Maybe you need a script.
Or maybe I need to get him on a vid call so I can do it face to face.
Who knows when he'll be
this hurts just to listen to.
Com channel.
Message coming in.
Hard to communicate when he left.
Patching it through.
Bumping someone by text message, vid call like Starship Troopers, or recorded message. Middle-aged stream. Thank you for the host. How you been? Hey, yeah, this pair right here. Humans. Partner, he's off fighting the war. She's fallen for this Asari.
The invading force appears to be the same that attacked those planets.
Trying to figure out how to dump her man who's out fighting the war.
Quick, hands behind your back. They'll be here any minute.
What the hell are you talking about?
How this is gonna go.
Crete,
message coming in.
Leader.
Patching it through.
The great commander.
Hey, how you doing? Thank you for the host.
We're just luring him into the open so we can take him out.
Not the best start to our friendship, Gnarl.
He's coming. Put your hands behind your back and try to look like I beat you up or something.
Gonna kill you if you're lying was the option.
If this goes wrong, it's your ass.
Alright, I'm wondering if Shepard would even say anything. You be quiet.
Arya to look even more powerful than Crete thought. Her instructions on boarding Citadel undetected were one thing. Now this. Commander Shepard, want you to know, your head will be hood ornament on my personal shuttle.
Keep your distance, Crete. So, do you agree to Arya's terms?
Most definitely. Arya can use Blood Pack as she sees fit.
Wasn't talking to you, Crete. Grill?
What? You have my word. Now open fire!
Not him. Grill's next in line to take over. Arya's deal is with him.
Yes. I'm Arya's mole.
Yes, all this backstabbing is confusing for Shepard.
Now I'll scratch yours.
Word of advice.
I don't want to scratch or anything.
Double-cross Arya.
I may be ambitious, but I'm not crazy.
Uh-huh. Good work, Gnarl. Thanks for the gun.
Anytime, Shepard. Grill and I will let Arya know the light is green.
Nice eyes. We're already out. Okay.
The Alliance military has abandoned the Hades Gamma cluster to incoming Reaper forces.
You don't think Sanctuary is real?
Real prefab shelters are cheap nutrient-based, baby. The profit margin must be higher than a Hanar's water bill.
How can you think about profits at a time like this?
What's your name, dear?
Sarah?
Sarah, have you ever heard of Elkos Combine?
Sure. Don't they make, everything?
Roop Elkos.
E-Corp.
Pleasure to meet you.
Man, you look horrible.
I'm willing to bet you look worse than I do.
Yeah, well, did you hear about the chemical fire and those kids from level E24 that they brought in last night?
Yeah, I was there when they brought them in.
Shit. I am so sorry. I shouldn't have brought that up. Look, if you need anything...
I don't want to talk about it.
Well, that was uplifting. Oh, look who's there. Who's at the bar? Oh, we're not going to get some of the coolest dialogue because we don't have a standing relationship with Liara. Still looking forward to seeing how the Tali relationship turns out in Mass Effect 3. But there's some extra dialogue if you do. Wrong place. Not there yet. Okay, let's do the bar. Shepard's hitting his second bar this morning already. Matriarch Athea.
Hey, I remember you.
Theta.
Shepard, right? Heard you're fighting the Reapers.
Matriarch Atheta. You were working on Ilium. How'd you end up here?
With the Reapers making noise, I figured it was time to get somewhere safer. So I moved here.
I don't think so. I've seen some video footage of you looking at Liara.
Now, why would that be?
Yeah. Matriarch Benazia was her mother.
You mean you were her other mother, right?
No, I didn't pop her out. Hell, she's never even met me.
Sorry. If you were human, you'd both be called the mother, regardless of which one gave birth.
Well, I'm not human, am I? Anthropocentric bag of dicks.
If you care enough to stalk her, you'd be better off introducing yourself.
Her mother made a choice. You expect me to just pull up a chair and say hi 100 years later? Besides, this isn't charity work. She's one of the biggest intel brokers in the galaxy. And she's got some shady connections. Like a human commander that used to work for Cerberus. Sound...
Oh, shit.
I only worked with Cerberus to fight the Reapers.
That was a knee-jerk reaction.
And you're not
Sorry.
with him now.
I was
know.
doing that.
If you were, you wouldn't get within a light year of Liara.
Is that a threat?
I'm no commando, but I've had 1,000 years to learn to fight dirty. Nobody messes with my girl. Anyway,
I was distracted.
You combine her work with Benazia and... well, the matriarch.
That's not gonna happen.
No argument here.
Told you, he's hot and cold.
I only took these crap jobs to keep the matriarchs happy that she's under control.
Just as long as we're clear.
We're clear.
You should come clean with her. It'd be better for everyone.
Yeah. We'll see how that goes.
That line was great. Well, we picked up a bit of both. The Paragon interrupt was a knee-jerk reaction. Renegade interrupt was on. Yara, do you know what's going on?
The bartender over there?
Have you even gone to get a drink
the
yet?
matriarch hired by the Asari government to track my movements?
She's your father.
I know.
Of course you do.
I never get to surprise you with anything.
I'm a very good information broker.
And you haven't talked to her about spying on you?
If I did that, They might send someone who wasn't as sympathetic to me. Besides, this is hardly the time for family reunions.
Her choice. Oh, come on, we need to hear this dialogue. Their dialogue is so good.
Liara.
Isn't about Renegade.
Oh, fine.
Do it. Do it. They start a conversation that is worth running back and forth away from, just so you can hear it all in sequence, or might not remember to get it all. But finally, she's up there talking to her father. She already knew who it was. No surprise. Listen to their conversation. It's how many pieces? I don't know, 5, 6, 7 pieces. I'm going to be running up to the bar, listening to the conversation, running back around here to make sure I'm far enough away, going back to the bar. We're going to do this a few times. Worth it.
Come on. Can't blame the matriarchs for keeping an eye on you.
I am not my mother.
You did threaten to flay someone alive with your mind.
I had to make them take me seriously. I wasn't going to actually do it. And you bugged my office on Ilium.
That'd be the logical conclusion. Yeah.
I don't know how far we need to go. I usually loop the table.
The matriarchs aren't gonna do anything to you, especially in the middle of this damn war.
My reports don't show much activity from the Asari military against the Reapers.
Come on, you know how Asari work. Infiltration and sabotage.
But against Reaper forces, that's...
I know. About as useful as tits on a Hanar. Good thing we've got the Turians and the Krogan to do the heavy lifting. Our people just aren't built for the front ranks.
Danza, Baylor, good morning, good morning. Afternoon. Alright, let's see if I don't have to go around the table, because I'm running into things. I still want to make that third cup of coffee.
My dad was a Krogan.
Yes, I'm aware of that.
So, that makes you a quarter Krogan.
That's not how it works.
I'm 1,000 years old. I've had kids with Hanar. Don't tell me how Asari reproduction works.
Wait, I have a half-sister who's part Hanar.
I thought that wasn't how it worked.
Asari intelligence is reporting sightings of Reaper forces in Selene Nebula and the Nimbus cluster.
All I'm saying is, if you feel the urge to headbutt something, it's genetic.
I have never wanted to headbutt anything.
Really? Not even a little bit? Come on.
I do not headbutt people.
All right, fine. Don't go all blood rage on me.
Or what? You'll tell the other matriarchs to order a hit.
Hey, that's not gonna happen.
I think the timing was pretty good. Coffee's going. What's up? Just enjoying a little conversation between Liara and her father.
Together for more than a century.
You loved her?
Of course I loved her. She was so smart. Always thinking. Nice, too. Hell of a lot nicer than I am. And damn, that rack. I mean, even before she hit the matriarch stage.
You don't need to tell me everything.
They're very open in this family. They're very open. Except for the part where they never met until now. But now they're very open.
She was the only one who ever listened to me when I said the Asari were stuck in the past. Only difference was I wanted us to stand on our own. She wanted alliances with the other species.
Is that why?
Why it ended? Nah. Well, maybe.
Justice, what's up?
I don't know. Mostly it ended because she wanted to solve things a smart way. I wanted to fight.
Those aren't mutually exclusive.
Yeah. I hear you've racked up quite a body count. But then, you are a quarter Krogan.
Now you're doing it on purpose.
How much of this are you catching? Especially about the Krogan heritage.
It was pretty clear she was leaving. can't be the wise counselor when you're married.
Why not?
Sex appeal. Most species only pay attention if they want to have sex with you. So, you have to be available, mysterious.
What? That's not true. Shepard listens to me.
And you're single, aren't you?
You think Shepard is... No. No.
Across the galaxy from Paladin and Earth, the invading force appears to be the same that attacked those planets.
Yeah, I like the dialogue he has about
These galaxy-wide attacks are part of a massive...
Liara and Shepard being together quite a bit, so we're missing
I made
that.
her promise to let you go your own way, though. No matter what she wanted.
Really?
I knew you'd be special, kid. Any daughter of hers. I told her, you're treating her like a baby bird, Nezzy. She's gonna raise one hell of a storm with those little wings.
Little wing?
Little wing.
You okay?
Yes. Thanks.
Venezia. Venezia used to call Liara Little Wing. And it sounds like that actually came from a theta. I think Liara just got a little choked up. Whereas I actually just need to clear my throat. Sort of need to clear my throat. I should probably cut back on some of the coffee and beer. I'm having reflux symptoms again. Not heartburn kind, just... Anyways, we don't need to talk about it. But that's... If I clear my throat a lot more lately, that's why. I already did talk to Edie and Joker on this trip and spend most of our money. We've got some weapon upgrades we can use. Gotta remember to use them. Did not buy more armor for Shepard. Can't really afford better armor for Shepard right now since we spent it all on upgrades. This need to do. I'm gonna have to come back here. We've got Kelly Chambers, Garrus, Darner Vosk in the holding area. The knife. John Bao back at the embassy. We got to do a few things before we wrap up at the Citadel. This is why I wrapped up a little early last night, because as interesting as it is when you're alert, hearing it for the first time and it's fresh, if you're paying attention, it's really good stuff. If you've heard it a dozen times and you're tired, you glaze over. I glazed over last night. I could tell. It was really hopping for a while there, though. $25,000 is what the aquarium, the auto feeder, is going to cost.
Please select a destination.
John Bao. I don't want to forget to meet with John Bao. Entrobot, you can't.
Now arriving at Pacific
Never give up coffee. It's okay to cry.
Ilium is under attack. Although the Asari colony is across the galaxy from Paladin and Earth, the invading force
but they
appears to be the
ignored
same
me,
that
refused
attacked
to
those
even look
planets.
me in the eye. Why won't you help me? I simply want my son found.
Galaxy-wide attacks are part of
I fully understand the situation. Of course I read through the names of the dead every day, but... Please, please, a few more minutes of searching could mean a lifetime of peace for my family.
Someone in your family is MIA?
My son Bilal. And bureaucratic compassion seems to be in short supply. I'm Ambassador Dominic Osoba. My son's squad returned from their mission on Benning without him. I found them drinking, but they won't even look me in the eye. I can offer a bounty for any information. If Bilal's alive, we want him home. If he's dead, then we can begin to mourn him.
If I find anything, I'll let you know.
Thank you. Either way, you will set my mind at ease.
The Council called the invaders Reapers, the same term once used.
We have not found anything to turn in.
Theoretical enemy.
Take another crack at glitching over the wall here real quick. Gotta not make a save if I do get down there. Up and over, man. Up and over. Up and at them. Try again later. I think there's an NPC who stands there permanently. And Asari will be there later. We might be able to hop over and fall down again.
Ma'am? We've had this discussion, young lady. You're to call me Teresa. Maybe my son didn't have the chance to marry you because of this damn war. But you're still family in my book. Nothing will ever change that.
Of course, Teresa.
I'll come back later during your break if you want. Treat you to lunch. What do you say?
I would love that, Teresa. Thank you.
Justice, it's good advice. I have tried some of that. I had, it's somewhat long-standing. I haven't had many issues with it for the past year and some that I've been on Twitch. Never got proper diagnosis. Had more testing than diagnosis. Talking about pharyngeal reflux. Possible thing. But I did take some probiotics, the refrigerated kind, some of the good ones for a while, and whatever all they did, it never really did solve things. Still wouldn't hurt. It's good stuff.
Commander Shepard.
I might
John
need calcium.
Dunlap,
Who knows what I need?
I've
All
got
kinds of
intel
things.
suggesting
No,
that
not for the
high-level
reflux.
officials may be indoctrinated.
That's a damning accusation.
We're all short on something.
Evidence of an Alliance Black Ops team raiding a Batarian research station. The Batarians were studying Reaper technology.
The Batarians had Reaper technology?
The Alliance raid turned into a massacre, and the humans ended up with nothing. Your people faked a power failure to hide the incident.
The Batarians would have gone to war if they'd found out. But how does this implicate the Hanar?
They maintained discreet gray market trade relationships with the Batarians, and led the Alliance to the station. We suspect those Hanar operatives escaped with Batarian tech. If your reports on the Reapers are accurate, they could already be indoctrinated.
What's your source on all this?
It was an anonymous gift, but I believe it came from a thief named Kasumi Goto. I've been after her for years.
Kasumi? You're hunting a thief?
A master thief. Her intelligence and skill are almost Solarian.
I'm sure she'd appreciate praise from the Spectre who's chasing her down.
I only need her data. I admire her personally. And since she sent me this, I assume her feelings are mutual.
I'm dealing with a galaxy-wide threat right now. You sure this is worth the time?
Absolutely. The Hanar are a major financial power. Plus their territory buffers Solarian space, which would be vulnerable otherwise. The Hanar operative is now a diplomat on the Citadel. I don't have a public name, and the Hanar will go to ground if I make a formal inquiry.
So we're hunting.
I'm tracking suspicious transmissions to the Hanar homeworld. I could use your help.
Let me see what I can dig up at the Spectre office.
Thanks, Shepard. And for the record, not everyone doubted your concerns about the Reapers. I just hope we're not too late.
Similar to the Miranda goof last time, we gotta talk a little bit about John Dumbao and Kasumi. Second here. Hey, Kasumi!
Kasumi. I was wondering where you were.
It seemed kind of pointless to rob people in the middle of a galactic war. But this I can do. If you don't mind me tagging along cloaked, maybe I can help you dig up some dirt on the Hanar.
I'd appreciate it.
We're gonna be on the Citadel for a while yet. It does take a while to go through some of this stuff on this first big visit to the Citadel. We were here once before, but now we have all the levels open up, and we already have some side quests here. And we were talking about starting a little bit of Leviathan possibly today. I think we'll have it all available. Usually do it later in the story and do it all in one chunk. So I don't know what we're gonna do at that. Point is, we're not done on the Citadel. And our embassy tracking. Spectre level access codes can bypass privacy settings and track financial data, transit records, and personal communications for all employees in the Hanar embassy. To avoid triggering surveillance countermeasures, embassy files must be accessed on site. Have points of consoles or access points with the relevant information will be tagged on the Spectre's Omni tool. Enable. Two things, at least two things. We had some people missing at the party in January when we played this last. Kasumi was missing because did not do all the pieces of this John Dumbao Kasumi questline. Something didn't get followed up on. Which part? Does anyone remember? Wombat remembered what happened with Miranda. had information needed to be delivered to her. Maybe I didn't pick it up off the Spectre terminal, or I just didn't go for the meeting we were supposed to have. Whatever it was, a couple people didn't end up at the party. That was awkward. I'd like to correct that. We have a different problem this time, and I'm curious if it affects anything. Kasumi's loyalty was not achieved. It was 3 times, but we had a bug at the end of her loyalty mission that was crashing the game that we were not able to work around, so we ended up letting that go and loading a save from before that and not doing it in the end. So we didn't have Kasumi's loyalty. That we're still going to get her at the party if we follow through on the missions? I really don't know. Is it dependent on loyalty? A few things in Mass Effect 3 are dependent on Mass Effect 2 loyalty outcome, but I don't remember them all. Instructors at Grissom Academy have requested facilities on the Citadel to train young students who escaped the attack on the school but who are not yet ready to join the older students in combat. Citadel authorities will find room for the students if a Spectre approves the request. Military pardons for Normandy engineers. Yes, Ken and Gabby. Engineers Gabriella Daniels and Ken Donnelly are in custody on the Citadel for working with Cerberus. Daniels and Donnelly surrendered peacefully before the Normandy was turned over to the Alliance, but have maintained that they were motivated purely to help fight the Collectors and Reapers and had no other connection to the terrorist organization. Spectre authorization could offer Daniels and Donnelly full pardons and reinstate them aboard the Normandy. That's not even a question. Been waiting for that.
I'm checking security reports. Can you track the transfers coming from the Hanar embassy?
On it.
Bao's got a good plan. Hanar are predictable. Anything suspicious in their terminal use should narrow down our list of suspects.
So you approve of Bao?
Absolutely. He's a good Spectre. The galaxy needs more like him.
And the fact that he's trying...
Well, nobody's perfect.
Why the dialogue faded out. Bailey. We need to talk to Bailey about part of Arya's quest. I think we can do that while working with Kasumi. We're not locked into that, so let's...
Shepard, to what do I owe the pleasure?
Here to talk about you releasing Jonas Sedaris.
Damn, you too? Somebody got the council to order her release. I'm delaying as best I can. What's your stake in this?
It's classified.
That's a fancy way of saying mind your own business. Look, there's no way I'm letting that psychopath out. The woman's unstable and a clear public threat.
What makes you think she's
How
crazy?
unstable are we talking?
She was a ruthless sadist before she got caught. Her imprisonment has cracked the shell off the nut.
Maybe freedom will improve her.
She rages day and night, Shepard, calling for the deaths of all Eclipse enemies. No, freedom will only give her the chance to kill.
Oh shit. Are we letting her out? Oh my god. Are we letting... I think that's what this means right now. We don't have a separate poll going for this. This is the sort of thing we could have a poll for. And please, if anyone can think of upcoming, just curious little bits of the plot, decisions like this, that could have their own poll, might be worth it. Otherwise, I'll try and fall back on Renegade, Paragon. But you realize what this means? We're about to... This is the getting things done. We don't want to go debate. We don't want to have to find another way. Shepard needs Arya's support, her gang's support, and so we're going to get it by doing what we were asked to do in the most efficient way possible. Bailey, let the psychopath out. I have no idea what happens.
This is bigger than Sedaris or you or me. The Council's orders must be obeyed.
No, I hear where you're coming from, but this is cut and dry.
He's
what,
saying no?
If you meet her and honestly think she should be released, I'll do it. Go to the C-Sec outpost. My assistant will connect to Sedaris' cell from
Okay,
there. Then call me back.
So we still go down, back to the Presidium. And, alright. Yeah, I don't know where this is going. I've never let that psycho out. I wonder if we even can. Assumed we could. More conversation.
Fierce fighting continues as the Reapers occupy...
Take a look at the map. There is a terminal. Terminal's right here. I didn't think there was a terminal here we needed to hit. Why does it show general area?
Primarch Victor
That terminal. Over near a different area, though.
Bow, I have some possible hits. Got some strange money transfers on Boulogne, and Elune is sending a lot of data.
Balloon's clean. His money transfers are to support his mistress. Not sure about Elune. I'll pull his bio.
I'll check Olune's personal records and pull his recent messages.
Can I just note how odd it is for a Hanar to have a mistress?
You know, if Bow catches up with you, I can grant you immunity.
What, if I join up? Last time I did that, you wrote me into a suicide mission.
I didn't say you had to join up.
You were working your way around to it.
Maybe. Maybe. So if you look at, let me start at the top. If you look at the maps and you can cycle through the levels on the map, you can actually see where the terminals are. They're suggested, I think, in the journal as well, but you can actually bring up the next terminal you need to go to. It'll be on the map. Points of interest, it'll show there. In this case, docks, holding area, security checkpoint, terminal. That's good. We need to go there for Darner Vosk. Run into Kelly Chambers there as well. Eris is there. Lots going on at the docks, holding area. We haven't even been there yet. Afraid we're going to be a dick to the refugees who are trying to dock.
One moment, please. Now arriving at Docking Bay E24. Emergency civilian housing.
Bow, Olune's doing some heavy lobbying for the Hanar to support the war effort.
So he's clearly not indoctrinated. Who's opposing him?
An unnamed Hanar recently posted here from Kage. I'll check transit records for incoming Hanar.
It all comes down to the war, and you trying to pull everyone into it.
Would you rather the Reapers win?
I'd rather not die. I've got things to do first. On my own.
It's a little late for
Then maybe you should have helped me earlier, Shep.
Just let them land. I'll pay.
This isn't
Then maybe you should have helped me earlier, Shep. I missed a line of dialogue before that. What, Did you just blow us off completely? Or is that still a go? And our diplomat. I hope we don't lose Kasumi at the party. She's got some good stuff.
You let Asari in here earlier.
That's back when we had space.
Where is my family supposed to go?
I don't know, all right. But they can't land here.
You can't turn people away.
Yes, we can. Tell your friends to move their ship out of the docking bay.
Wait, please. My family's on board. Just let them land. I'll pay.
This isn't about money. The wards are already at capacity for refugees. There's just no room.
You know, if that ship doesn't clear out, the dock's authorized to fire.
Right. We'll follow through if the situation forces us.
Notice that was reputation, not renegade.
Billions.
And they're keeping military ships from doing their jobs. I'm contacting Docking Central. If that ship isn't shoving off in 30 seconds...
That was awkward.
Don't fire! I'll tell them to go.
I hate this. There's just not enough space for everyone.
That last point she made is why I thought that was actually a renegade Paragon decision. It was a reputation decision. That's a little different. You gain reputation with different parties.
Excuse me, what was your name again?
Dakar.
Christophe Vasseur. Good to meet you. How long have you been here?
I don't know. I'm not in the...
I don't know how long it was since I escaped Lyon. Do you know Lyon?
No.
The Council called the invaders Reapers, the same term once used by a disgraced Commander Shepard to refer to a theoretical enemy. The Alliance military has abandoned the Hades Gamma Cluster to incoming Reaper forces.
I've got a list of new Hanar arrivals, Bow. Forwarding it to you.
Damn. These are all face names. The Hanar names from the Alliance raid are soul names. And Hanar soul names are private. There's no public record. Can you get back to their personal communications?
On it. Maybe we'll find names there.
So how's the rest of the gang? Met up with anybody else?
Garrus is helping out on the Normandy.
He never could pass up a good fight. What about Jacob?
Haven't heard from him.
See, Jacob could have gotten me back onto the Normandy.
Why, Jacob?
I'm touched.
Why Jacob? This guy's a real gem.
Wow. Arya wasn't kidding. The great Commander Shepard on a leash.
I'm here for my own reasons, Vosk.
Oh, sure you are. Anyway, tell her I'm impressed, but to do business, I still need my little problem taken care of.
Which is?
A Turian general named Oraka has it out for the Blue Suns. He's raising a stink over our activity in this sector. I'll commit my gang to Arya as soon as Oraka's dead.
Kidding me? We're gonna have to.
There must be more.
Do we have to go through with that?
We're
What
just
are you doing
making
to
little
me?
raids along trading routes. With Arya's blessing, I might add. Oraka's just some military fossil who came out of retirement to relive the glory days and justify his existence. Losing him won't affect your war in the least, but gaining the Blue Suns, well, you know our work.
You won't have to worry about Oraka for long.
Love it. Commander Shepard taking out the Blue Suns trash, huh? That Arya is sure something special. Oh, and, tell Arya I still expect her blue ass in bed with me.
Can we shoot him? I want to shoot him.
What is it, Shepard?
You knew about this?
Can you be more specific?
Darner Vosk expects me to kill General Oraka.
Who cares what Vosk wants? What he needs is for Oraka to stop disrupting his operations. I figured you'd talk to Oraka, see if you can get him to lay off. And if he won't listen to reason, call me, and I'll take care of it.
No need to candy coat it, Arya.
Aw, Shepard, you think you know me so well.
I just don't see why you couldn't tell me the details yourself.
Vosk needed to see you, needed to realize who he's dealing with. Plus, if I have to suffer that scumbag staring at my tits one more time, I might have to kill him.
Yeah, he mentioned...
That I'm going to sleep with him? We all have our delusions.
Yes, we do.
According to the Council, these galaxies...
Let's check on those Metagel supplies. Yes, sir. And have we heard anything from the hospital? The surgeons there are all busy. Keep on it. Some of these wounded don't have much time.
Might have to come back here to talk to this guy during the same visit to the Citadel.
Shepard.
What's happening?
We convinced the Council to accept our wounded. Nowhere else to go.
How bad is it?
More dead than injured. 85% killed in action. We'll need a morgue soon. Not a lot of flesh wounds when you're fighting Reapers.
Casualties are that high?
Our frontline units are being wiped out, whole platoons at a time. A single Reaper can destroy 9 or 10 of them in one attack.
That's not war, it's slaughter.
They're called Reapers for a reason. And these guys found out why.
Oh, man.
Can we patch him up? Get him back into the fight?
Maybe a few, though it'd be pretty much a death sentence.
We're all facing a death sentence. Better a soldier goes down fighting than waited out here.
A lot of them would agree, but my people are running low on guns, ammo, transports. We have to ration it out to the troops who are still healthy.
Any sign of your family?
Not yet, but I keep hoping. What about you? I'm starting to see some wear and tear.
It's nothing I can't handle.
I don't doubt it.
Don't worry
But remember
about
to come
it.
up for air. There's a lot more war to go.
You are looking at VI Model 1.7 AGB, Commander Shepard. Please see a store clerk to unlock a demo of this model. You are looking at VI Model 1...
You have a copy of a Shepard VI?
Oh yeah, the one based on that war hero? We locked it
Shepard's
after
really
some
close.
kids spilled soda over the hardware. I'll unlock it, but we've only got the demo version working.
He's really up there close.
Good to meet you. I'm Commander Shepard, Alliance Navy. Extranet says you're Alliance military. Take care of yourself out there, officer. There's nothing this galaxy can't beat if we all work together. Except the Reapers. Ever see the size of one of those things? My personality matrix can predict what the real Commander Shepard would say with 7% accuracy. I come pre-installed with a flight sim of the SSB Normandy. Got any pets? You look like a Varan person. Always nice to see you. Hey again. Anyone ever tell you you're one hell of a looker, soldier?
One hell of a looker.
Don't be a stranger.
I don't really sound like that, do I?
Extranet says you're Alliance military. Take care of yourself out there, officer.
We just got a report that another ship made it off Palaven. How many on board? 30 or 40 survivors. That's all. They said the fighting's getting worse. Well, let's find some room for them. This is going to be home for a while.
Council races. Reports suggest he has also offered an invitation to the crew.
Kelly!
Yeoman Kelly Chambers.
Shepard, it's really you. I could just hug you.
Oh, no hug for Kelly today.
I've been so worried. Without my Cerberus contacts, I had no way of knowing if you'd survived the invasion.
Kelly rejected. Kelly friend-zoned.
You're not with Cerberus anymore?
Working with you opened my eyes, got me thinking. I looked closely at what Cerberus had done. In good conscience, I couldn't stay with them. You inspired me to leave.
she did not come join. Good,
Looks
Kelly.
like there were a lot of people here who could use your help.
There is. I feel I'm making a real difference. If there was ever a reason I studied psychology, it was to help people at a time like this.
Shepard ain't got time for that. Change your identity.
Don't take chances with Cerberus. Change your look. Change your name. Get new identification.
That takes time, and the people here need my help.
Do it, Kelly.
Okay, I will. If you think I should. I'm so glad you found me. Seeing you makes everything right again. Oh, and your fish. Nobody was going to take care of them with you in custody, so I saved them. I'll send them back to you. Oh, I need to run. Please be careful.
Now we need 25,000 for the auto feeder since we don't have Kelly on board anyways. Hey, at least we got Kelly to change her ID. That has ramifications. That didn't happen last time.
Welcome to Batarian State Arms.
Could afford the auto feeder now that we've got the fish, but are we gonna go spend 25 of our remaining funds, 25k?
With Batarian State Arms.
Terminus armor.
I know that your faith is weak. Our government has
Batarian State Arms. Defending the hegemony.
Strength in your hearts. Please, just don't give
Please observe all caste restrictions when making a purchase. Stand strong for your people with Batarian State Arms.
Should we go buy the auto feeder for the fish? Otherwise, I'm likely to get them killed. Map check. Garrus terminal. Back to the terminal we were already at on the way out.
Val, here's the correspondence. If there's any mention of soul names.
I've got it. A recent arrival. Zemandis. Soul name regards the works of the Enkindlers in despair. He was with the Alliance team that massacred the Batarians. He's been on special research assignment ever since.
So he got his tentacles on some Reaper tech.
Looks that way. I'm sending you the nav point for his office. I'll meet you there.
We also need to check in at the Commons with General Araka, Jonas Sidaris, Bow back at the embassy's office suite. And let's do that. Might be what did I forget to go there last time?
Welcome, Commander Shepard.
Forgot.
Please select a destination. One moment, please.
Carly, what's up?
Now arriving at Presidium Embassy.
But what I need is proof. I can't take your word.
Zamandus?
Or should I say, regards the works of the Enkindlers in despair?
It seems this one has been apprehended, but confinement is irrelevant. The work of the Enkindlers cannot be stopped.
Why are you trying to help the Reapers?
We obtained information regarding the Enkindlers from classified sources.
The Enkindlers? You mean the Protheans?
Yes. As you are aware, Commander Shepard, the Protheans eventually became the Collectors, and the Collectors served the Reapers.
Ugh. You have got to be kidding me.
Therefore, as a faithful servant of the Enkindlers, we too must serve the Reapers.
You big, stupid jellyfish.
You know, I support religious freedom for all species, but that's just crazy.
Your skepticism does not matter. When the Enkindlers uplift us as their chosen sapients, the galaxy will bear witness.
I don't think the Enkindlers are going to be doing anything today.
Your belief in your victory is mistaken. Our planetary defense network is largely automated. It can be disabled with a single virus, which I have just uploaded.
Damn it. Wait. A virus would be detected unless sent on low-priority channels, which have a time lag. I may be able to block the upload.
You may be delayed.
Help him! I'll handle this! Got it. Upload's disabled. Looks like we're in the... Wait. He's got some kind of failsafe. Get down!
She was here the entire time.
She was an old friend.
I intended to arrest her.
She helped me take down the Collectors. And she just gave her life to save the Hanar homeworld.
Point taken. It was an honor to work with you, Shepard. When the time comes, I'll be there to return the favor. With a few friends.
That's always the line, but Kasumi shows back up afterwards. If what? If you had her loyalty? Is that we couldn't get her loyalty because of the crash bug? Mass Effect 2? Was she just dead, or did she just ditch us? I'm good, Rope, I'm good. I hope you're doing well. Hey, Rain. It'll be a long day tomorrow. Latin's kind of hard to learn after English. I would think Latin is, I mean, not necessarily going to be an easy one, no matter what you're learning it after. That's it. We won't have Kasumi at the party, will we? Two different reasons. Last time a screw up and this time a game bug. Well, it is what it is. And it's disappointing.
Welcome,
we can't fix
Shepard.
it. We fix it with the save editor. I think a save editor would be the only way to fix that now. Maybe we'll let Kasumi be missing from the party. She has a couple cool bits at the party, though. Does she go through Shepard's underwear drawer, regardless of whether Shepard is a man or a woman? I know she goes through a female Shepard's panties. She likes going through that drawer.
If you have a question, please consult an Avena terminal for
Where
assistance.
were we going? We needed to go back to the comments.
One moment, please. Now arriving at Presidium Commons.
Aquarium is up here. Rope, I am. I'm not reading the information on it right now, but I'm excited for it. Very excited for it to come out. I would love another Mass Effect game, and I hope it comes out well. I'm trying not to think too much about it until we have something we can play.
It doesn't matter how I do it. I just need to tell him about us.
Wait. Us?
You and me.
He doesn't need to know that. Wouldn't it be better for him to just know that you'd grown apart?
I thought I was supposed to be honest with him.
You are. But you're just being tactful, not rubbing it in.
Human is trying to dump her boyfriend off fighting the war. Be with the Asari. Well, this could be interesting. What's going to happen with General Araka?
Commander Shepard.
General Araka, I think we met in Korra's den. You were pretty miserable, if I
Very
recall.
miserable.
Yes, neck deep in drink just before I retired. I'm clean now, reinstated.
I hear you're taking on the Blue Suns.
I need to do my part for the Citadel, Commander. The Blue Suns are raiding C-Sec weapons shipments. I'm putting a stop to that. Those mercs are seriously jeopardizing the Citadel's ability to defend itself if the war comes here. When the war comes here.
There are other ways to secure weapons, General.
You don't think I've tried? There's a black market dealer on Citadel right now, but he won't sell his top-line arms. The Reapers are destroying everything in their path, and I can't stop them. But I can stop the Blue Suns.
The Blue Suns can make life difficult for you. Impossible, even.
You think I'm afraid of death? Palaven is in ruins. My people are dying by the millions. No, I'm not backing down, no matter what.
Excuse me, General.
Oh, look at me.
Good to see you again.
Horrible.
The General won't listen to reason. Take him out.
Well, it was worth a try.
According to the Council, these galaxy-wide attacks are part of a massive and organized invasion plan.
So here's how you get weapons for him. You go talk to the Solarian vendor over here who tells you he has special stock that he won't sell. And he wants some rare things in return. And while you're out hunting through the galaxy, you find what he wants. You bring it to the Solarian. Solarian sells weapons to Araka. Araka backs off the Blue Suns. None of that will happen now. Yikes, we just put a hit on the General. Oh, young, non-existent. There's still time. There's still time. It's a fantastic series. I encourage you to play it. Let me afford anything else that I'm going to use. We'll upgrade snipers later.
Welcome to Agor Munitions.
Agor Munitions, for deals you never see coming.
Might want a pistol scope at some point. I don't know. There we go. Now we're broke. Now we can't buy anything else. No more excuses. Jonas Sedaris. Oh, man. What, are we about to let a psychopath out of jail, too? This just gets, gnarlier and gnarlier.
I've connected with Jonas Sedaris in her cell, Commander. You can speak with her via that console.
Thanks. We'll need some privacy.
Of course. When you're done, you can also contact Commander Bailey from that terminal.
Who's that spying on me now? I see. Good.
I have detected a signal embedded in the static.
Finally come to deliver me to
Ash the Vanguard.
I want to talk.
Welcome,
before I
Ash.
secure your release.
Thank you for the follow.
Bullshit. You have no choice. And when I get out, heads will roll. Oh, yes. You've killed a lot of my people. Don't think I've forgotten that.
It'd be smart to bury the threat, Sedaris.
I'll toss them into the caskets with my victims. I love holding all the cards. Even in here, you must deal with me. I have all the power.
Is that right?
Yes, Sane, my second-in-command, is a weak-willed toady. If he had balls, he'd leave me to rot and take control himself. But he won't defy me. He knows better. Now get me out of here, Shepard. Tell Bailey to release me.
Bailey, I've seen Sedaris.
So she's crazy, right? It would be ridiculous to let her out.
Alright, well, the expeditious and presumably renegade option is to say, yeah, it doesn't matter if she's crazy, let her out, let's get this done. We need the support of Arya's gangs. Finding another solution means going back to the docks, talking to the second in command she just mentioned, and talking him into taking over the gang and leaving her to rot, just like she suggested. But it's not expeditious.
Defying this order is violating the law. You have to let her out.
Billy.
All right, Shepard. But whatever terror she inflicts out there is on your head.
No, it's on yours.
I'll release her today. Sure hope you don't come to regret this.
I regret it already, Bailey. I regret it already. Hey, there you are, Ash. Welcome. Let's get it all out of the way.
One of the universities is supposed to send in more residents to help with all the new refugees.
Yeah, they've been promising
Well, we're luckier than most other hospitals. At least our budget cuts are minimal.
Shit, don't remind me. My old job had the emergency ward night staff cut to half before I left.
Oh, let me guess. You don't process as many patients as the day shift. I've got the numbers to prove it.
Typical administrator who has no clue what's going on in the ward.
Yeah, Wombat, it's obviously making me squirm at times. I'm mostly just trying to grin and bear it.
Making money off this war.
Are you kidding?
But it's a hasty, irrational Shepard that makes all these renegade decisions.
Armor and funeral places. If you can arm them and bury them, you never have to fly coach. Isn't that a saying?
Is reporting sightings of Reaper forces in the Selene Nebula and the Nimbus cluster.
What else we need to meet with? Commons. I think we can wrap up with Arya. Ay, ay, ay. What have we done? Everything's in here. Where did it go? We don't need to check in with her? I need to check in with her. It's just done. War assets were sealed. Alright then. Go to the Cerberus lab. It's been a long start here. Clearly was not time to finish up on the Citadel last night. Go back to the Normandy, check in with Captain Awesome and the fish,
Welcome,
and
Commander
get the heck out of here.
Please select one moment, please. Now arriving at Docking Bay D-24.
I think I could have gone straight back to the Normandy from a terminal on the Presidium Commons level. There's one that's the opposite side of the same room from the elevator. Forgot about that.
Commander?
Sure. Ellie saved the fish. That is awesome. Never seen that. I think the only times in past playthroughs, this didn't happen last time, right? I don't remember Kelly giving us our fish back. I killed the fish back in the December-January playthrough. Might have killed the fish. Meep. Captain Awesome. Hey, let's change the armor up. Don't have sets. Maybe the helmet will be okay if we change up some other stuff, but the helmet's kind of, I don't know, the helmet's part of what's bugging me. Even on Mailshep, the helmet kind of bugs me. But I think it's the colors I wanted to change more than anything. I'm looking for. usually keep things black. Oh, better. I want one of the suits, though. What was the one I was looking at yesterday that had the power recharge time? Avenation, what's up? Welcome, man. For old time's sake, Densa. For old time's sake. We off to. Not Sirkesh, not quite yet. Go to the Cerberus lab.
Signal confirmed.
It's known in human media for two things. It's spectacular tides brought on by a large moon and the bureaucratic snafu over which Earth nations got to settle there first. Which Earth nation? Well, that sounds fun. Javelin missile launchers. We're gonna find a lot of things in a quick scan like that we end up turning in back at the Citadel or other places. Let me hit the center of the galaxy first. Ping it all first. We're gonna have Reapers incoming in a minute here. I just want to make sure I've thoroughly pinged the middle. A little easier to scout the outer rings chased by Reapers. They will catch up with you, so you have to leave the system and come back before they get you.
Successful.
And they'll still be there when you go back into the system, unless you've completed a mission. See where they're going to come from, too. But there's one more thing. It'll be fuel. Somewhere out here, there's fuel in this system. And I want to have it waiting for when I come back from the Cerberus lab. I think I'm doing something a little different than I used to. I used to make lines across whatever point I would appear at. There it is, near the mass relay. So we're not going to get that now. We'll get it on the way back.
Successful.
But I used to go wherever I would spawn, I would just cross in a straight line and just try and eventually catch something. I'm going to try and do the center and then do the outside. Center being harder to get to and away from when you're being chased by the Reapers.
I found something.
Lena, Cloaked is a methane-clouded hothouse planet. Lack of a metal-rich core and significant magnetosphere allow for an easy scan, which reveals mining equipment on its surface. Credits. A lot of money from scanning things. So it says 50%. There's the fuel. Sanctum is proof of the old spacer adage. Just because it's a garden world doesn't mean it's a picnic. Freezing ice storms cover the poles and temperate zones, leaving a narrow strip of habitable land at the equator. Dry but windy, this area is home to Sanctum's minimal terrestrial plant life. The planet has yet to develop land-based animals, though invertebrates grow quite large in its pelagic seas. Mining, referred to as ice cracking, at anywhere but the equator is a common employment on Sanctum. The planet is rich in platinum and palladium deposits, as well as boron, which is locally used in semiconductor doping. Travel advisory: carbon dioxide levels on Sanctum can reach 5,000 parts per million during thermal inversions. Travelers should carry a breath mask at all times and consult the Sanctum World Weather Service for warnings. Travel advisory: piracy is at a 14-year global high on Sanctum. Visitors should take appropriate security precautions, like not going there. Population 257,000. Dun, dun, dun. Alright, who are we bringing out? Liara is still my go-to. Stasis bubble. Singularity. Her singularity is going to get very quick soon. She can detonate her own singularity with warp, especially when she gets faster. I can charge into those things. Davik hasn't had a chance to do anything yet. Picked him up yesterday. I haven't given him any skills yet. James for a spin. Edie and Liara, or Liara and Garrus, are probably my go-tos, and then with Geth and Tali later. Who do you want to bring down here? I'm picking Liara. Who else should we bring? No thoughts, no thoughts. Fine. Gonna pick something. James, Baylor guy says bring James. Alright, we'll bring James. Wombat says Javik. Oh, we'll go with James this time. See who answers quickly. Javik? Javik? Rain, what's your question about Javik? There's a few for Javik. Well, we'll bring Javik next time. Hey, Traven, what's up? Power recharge speed. I think I do have a shotgun mod now, though, for weight. A caliber barrel. It's been upgraded to 2. Ultralight materials. Don't cut that much weight, but it does take power recharge speed up to 173. I think that's good enough, especially. Need some new guns is what we need. Guns. Did we get another shotgun that might have less weight? Ready? Already using the lightest shotgun. Definitely need new pistols. Damage upgrade. Accuracy. Weight. Well, we could drop some weight off the pistol. 86. Even though much weight, 50%, and it was dropping. We were already losing weight on an SMG, which is not a heavy weapon by any means. I ditched that scope. Let's put something else on there. Velocity barrel. Pierces a bit of armor. Okay, let's go with that. Accept. And what is James carrying? The katana. Let's give him Eviscerator. And a Maddock. Not upgraded at all yet. Damage for that, huh? Javik, is that how you pronounce his name? It is pronounced that way in the game? Javik? But the game is localized in different languages, so I don't know how it's pronounced around the world. Didn't have damage for that, though. of these things matter to your companions. Accuracy, does it even help your companions? I'm not sure accuracy does. Weapon stability, does that help your companions? Things I don't know. Yoki. Good. Due to prior reconstructive surgery, you have implants that, well, they're talking about healing old scars, or way things change if we get too much Renegade. Do we get old... I don't know. I've never done this much Renegade. Not even in our previous Paragade playthroughs. I don't think we actually ended up with this much, so... Things I haven't seen before. Points. Energy drain. The one I really want is this. Shield restoration rate goes up quite a bit. Take a while. I need to invest in it. Fitness, we're gonna get melee damage. Shields recharging more quickly. We're on. Oh. Upgrade cost 4. I have 1 point. What am I doing? Where did I see points? I did not see points. I imagined a point.
Commander, I've got a hail from Admiral Hackett.
Put him through, Lieutenant.
Shepard, we've uncovered a secret Cerberus lab, function unknown. We sent in a recon team, but they were forced to pull out before they got very far.
Any other intel?
We think they're using the facility to warehouse and study Reaper tech. We've been wondering how Cerberus is connected to the Reapers, and this might give us some answers.
We're on it.
Find out what Cerberus is doing and get me any Reaper tech samples you can, Commander. Hack it out.
Some tech with a Reaper signature. That's your first sample to grab. Updating your nav point.
On my way.
I need to mess with my chair during the break. Never learned how to properly set everything on this chair. Some of the things I set are fine, and I changed a few things yesterday or the day before. I'm able to get it back where it was, or to where I want it. Did he just pop up? He wasn't there a second ago, was he? Ah, right. Why are squad weapon ammo types not sticking? Does anyone know? I don't remember that being a thing. Wasn't a problem. Right now it's a big problem. Where'd you end up? You don't have anybody with overload. Make sure he's down. And so what chair did you end up with? I'm really curious.
Well,
Not sure I ended
that's
up
weird
with
looking.
an optimal chair.
Guess we found it.
Just hear this chair? It's also really loud. It's gotten extremely creaky in just 2 months. It's been so noisy.
Got the sample. Roger that. Meet you at the landing pad.
As we'll meet you at the landing pad. If only it were so simple. It's a trap.
Second sample located, Commander. Nav point updated.
Samples.
Good work.
You guys put your ammo powers back on and maybe hold them this time. Shepard's ammo powers stick when he changes weapons. Maybe the companions are changing weapons, or it's just resetting their ammo powers every time Shepard changes weapons. I just don't remember that being a thing. That turret is gonna... If I can't get out of here with the barrier really quick. There we go. Didn't know that turret was down there when I attacked the combat engineer who dropped the turret. It was bad. It was all bad. Get out of here. Alright, no, their weapon powers stuck that time.
Will only lead to Metagel advances for Hanar. Only Cerberus would call that a fail.
Died. Turret's gone. I didn't pick up the sample. Artifact. You can grab it from this side? You could, Shep.
Cortez, second sample secured. Heading back to you now.
Negative, Commander. Pad got hot. Have to bug out. Got 3 bars on my signal. Taking fire. Serious at 84. Rendezvous when I can.
We just need to hold out until Cortez can pick us up.
Nothing like having your back to the wall.
Never said it would be easy. Stay focused. Don't react.
Shepard's probably gonna die. Let's try this.
Do this all day.
Not the dive. Not taking... Shepard's taking cover. Oh my god, he tried to take cover. He tried to take cover instead of moving around. Actual cover. Fake cover, Shep. That was fake cover. Don't take fake cover. They just drop in from the ceiling. There is no opening in the ceiling that they drop in from. Please take note. Particular fight has always bugged me a little bit for that. Get Shepard over here, it looks safer.
Lieutenant!
Last tank? Commander?
Just stay focused and keep at it.
Burned? He's still there. But he's sort of glitching all over the place. Shepard's shields are about down. He needs someone he can actually target and move towards. Shepard? Shit.
Cortez, do you copy?
I hope he's still alive.
He'll make it. Let's just keep the lane. Pad clear.
All move out to the landing pad. They did. Right. Not charging down there though. Not at the moment.
Commander, had to go dark side to shake him. Coming in hot. Be ready.
Oh, frack.
Extraction point now.
See? This right here. Oops. Another grenade. Your head. See, notice how I'm not getting... There it is. Hot reticle. I could actually hit him with the energy drain now, but I could not have a moment ago. Well, out there. Coming up. He just brought in another wave. Another wave. With a combat engineer. We'll try to drop turrets. Alright, fine. You know what, Liara? Get up and flank them. Bring Liara back. First order of business. That's Centurion. No turret for you! Arrow's down again, but... Ah, shit. The waves here. Oh man, you can get to the, if you can get to Normandy, you're done. You're actually done. You don't have to kill them all, you just have to, not the Normandy, if you can get to the shuttle. Doesn't the shuttle actually come down at some point before they're dead? My memory. Yeah, there it is. Okay. See how many are left? If we can get there, we're out of here. We do have to get there. Easier said than done.
I have detected a signal embedded in the static.
Tiger Planet, thank you for the follow. Welcome aboard. There's another turret. Where's the combat engineer who dropped it? Hey, Simpika, what's happening? Yeah, James. I didn't want to be near. Combat engineer is gonna try to drop another turret. We're gonna have to clear that turret before going near the shuttle, or it's gonna kill me on the way out. Oh, the smoke. You guys suck, you know that? Did not have come up here. You killed this guy? Thank you, James. Shit! Who is shooting me through? Are they getting me through the glass? This is very bad. I'm taking damage through the glass. It should not be. I know, it's glass. That doesn't make sense, but that's how it should work. Hey, Miss Misery. What's happening? They're coming up. James, that's my cover. James, that's my cover. Don't take my cover, James. Tiger Planet Embassy. Put it in the report. I'll just moving in. Yeah, great time for a Nova. Shepard's not confused at all, I swear. This guy, he's almost dead. He's got shields, but he's almost dead. He's gonna die. I've had about enough of you! We got one more spawn. Alright, somehow the turret disappeared, and we are out of here! Wesley DeFlame, it has really been a long time.
Commander,
Yeah,
we've got our best
what's been up to,
engineers
Wesley?
looking at the Reaper tech you secured from that lab.
What was Cerberus doing with it?
We don't know yet, but whatever Cerberus is up to, it can't be good. Even if we can't determine its purpose, we've disrupted their experiments.
I doubt they'll just close up shop.
Agreed. We'll keep sending strikes against the facility. Good work, Commander.
That got a little hairy, didn't it? Actually, break time. Today, we're doing 8 hours today. And that was the first two, almost first two. I'm going to take a break, about 10, 12 minutes. I will be back. I'm going to go make some hot dogs. Yeah, I'm really hungry. Urgh. Stiff today. Stiff today. It's been doing so much better, though. So much better. Not really having much trouble with it at all anymore. So if you just got here, if you're lurking out there, hang around. We've got 6 more hours to go. What is up? Are we going to Priority Sirkesh? Should. Priority Sirkesh. What do you think? Whole lot of choice. Priority Sirkesh it is. I will see you all real soon. Cheers.